Alright, so we made it safely across the insanely dangerous yet breathtaking border of Nepal into China. Somehow we didn't get caught with our totally illegal Lama footage tied to the Buddhist faith. And once we were through, we hopped in to our special tourist van, which was crammed with all kinds of tracking devices. Now we have officially set foot on the roof of the world. Tibet, an autonomous region in China that is steeped in spiritual history. It's the land of Buddhist monks and home to some of the most sacred landmarks of their faith. But we are here for the ultimate destination, the holiest of sanctuaries, Mount Kailash. To get there though, we need to tackle some serious altitude. We've just arrived at the first border city, sitting at about 2,500 meters above sea level. This is where we'll spend the day acclimatizing, because soon we will be climbing to much higher elevations and fast. But it's not just a day of waiting around. Today we're heading out on a hike to a special cave where the legendary Buddhist monk Milarepa spent years meditating. Just like us, he was on his way to Mount Kailash, the sacred place where he found his enlightenment. Stick around to learn more about this iconic figure in Buddhist history, as told through the words of Lama Karma Purbhu, the esteemed principal of the Buddhist monastery we visited in the mountains of Nepal. Enjoy this new episode of Yours to Source.
Mount Kailash, crown of the earth, axis of existence, where the soul finds rebirth. Through barren.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely morning in China. Good morning, China. We are on the way to our breakfast. We had a super long sleep.
You slept a lot actually.
Because of the time zone, I actually don't really the difference. I actually don't know how much time we slept. We basically slept the whole day after dinner. Lunch.
12
Lunch, dinner. Maybe 12 hours. We feel amazing. But I do notice some symptoms of the altitude difference. Like in the front of my head, like it's a little bit pressure. And also when I was sleeping I felt a little bit of lightness. But that's it. Let's hope it does not get worse.
We're entering for breakfast.
Breakfast.
Morning.
Morning. This is like a full day of altitude adjustment.
Jesus.
Yeah, but you also got an insight yesterday.
Yeah, because I didn't
you
know
thought
what
this was too low to get to adjust it,
No,
but then
okay,
you had
so
an insight.
I had an insight because I googled it. I had an insight that it's not possible to acclimatize higher. So this is the only stop where you can do acclimatization before arriving at the city that is at 4.3. But I didn't know. I asked Google.
4,300 meters.
Yeah, thank you. And but Ben didn't read the thingy.
I don't read.
I read it and I knew everything. The thing that I got an insight from was the fact that Saga for them is a location. I thought maybe Saga meant a small round.
That's not interesting.
That's not interesting.
That's not interesting. What's interesting is the fact that there's like the next stop is immediately. Okay, explain Saga.
No,
What did you think Saga meant?
Small round.
A small round in
What?
Chinese. All of Kiara's vast wisdom of the Chinese knowledge.
But no, so then today we're acclimatizing.
Vast knowledge of the Chinese language, sorry.
Today we're acclimatizing at 2,800 more or less. And then we sleep again and then here and then we go to 4,200 or so.
4,200.
So we do 1,000 plus meters of high difference.
That's why they call this the roof of the earth.
The roof of the earth, that's what they call it, yeah.
Tibet.
Because Tibet in general is very high.
Pancake omelette. So with honey. combination.
Yeah.
That's
It's not really allowing me to proceed. It's really, really good, the omelette, huh?
Yeah, with honey. Quick update. I'm gonna do a nice little walk. So, because we need to spend the day to chill down a little bit and acclimatize, there is a nice little hike that we're doing to the Milarepa Cave. And Milarepa is a legend, or like a legendary Buddhist. Like he was actually a real Buddhist monk with a very special story and also a very special relationship to Mount Kailash, where we're going. So it fits perfectly within the tour that we're doing. But instead of me explaining this, actually the Lama that we spoke with, the principal of the monastery, he was also very passionate about explaining his story. Enjoy.
Milarepa was the person who enlightened one's life. Okay? In his earlier life, he killed many people. He was taking the revenge because his parents were so wealthy, but his father died when he was so young. And that time there's an agreement. His father left the agreement to the younger brother. When my son getting like a teenager, then he can get married and return all my wealth to him. But until that time, you look after my wealth. Then his father passed away. Then what he did, seized all the wealth, Then his mother and Milarepa himself became slave.
It's vibrating a lot. This is really... Oh, don't look down. Oh, this is epic. It's vibrating like crazy. I'm keeping the camera with two hands because it's just too... Whoa. Man, this is something different. Whoa, looking down is super weird. Whoa. Oh wow, look at the waterfall. It's gorgeous.
Then when he grow and he has lots of negative emotions inside the mind and have an anger, then he killed 36 or 32 people in that area that time. Later on, he get regret. He went to learn about Buddha Dharma, Buddhism. He got the right teacher, Marpa. So Marpa was the translator in Tibet because he came in India 3 times and he spent 21 years within 3 times in India. Milarepa got the opportunity to see the Marpa. Then Marpa, sometimes Marpa beat him, scold him, kick him. Why he did? But in our view, we think Marpa should go to the jail. But in the mental energy, what he was doing is correct. Because what we cultivate in our body, killing the people, same types of punishment we have to get it. Marpa has a lots of love and compassion to him, but knowing also he's pretending as beating, scolding, kicking. That time, Marpa was checking his mental level. if he has a so authentic, so strong energy, then he will show the right teacher, isn't it? But when the Milarepa was there, what Marpa will say, he will do it. Then after that, Marpa gave all the instructions about the listening power, understanding power, the nature of the mind, and the meditation factor, visualizations factor, everything. He gave all the water transmissions, he gave the empowerment. Then Marpa said, okay, now you can go and you can meditate.
Big Brother is watching everywhere, even in nature.
What is he trying to tell us? This is very weird.
When they are separating each other, Marpa cried. It shows the sign that he has lots of love, but the outside kicking, beating, But at the end, if Marpa did not do like this, he cannot be Buddha in one's life. Then he meditated. He doesn't have anything. Even his food is a nettle every day, and no dress, no clothes, just naked. And he enlightened in one's life. Mine is very brave, very strong in negative way also, and mine is very brave and very strong in positive ways. But he was very brave in negative way. He killed 36 people. But his mind, he modified it, transformed into positive emotions, love, compassion, these things. Then he able to become one's life. So the Mount Kailash was the place where Milarepa went there, meditated there, and had some challenge, knowledge competition with the one. In Tibet, that time there's a one religion, something one. So Marpa able to went on top of the Mount Kailash.
He's the only one person, isn't he?
Yeah. So that's why that place is recognized as a Buddhist pilgrimage place.
He spent like most of his, like all of his meditation there, or only the last part to
No,
reach
different
the-
places.
We made it.
Nice. Hello.
Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Throwing the scarf onto the mountain, and if it sticks, it's a show of you being real Buddhist. If it sticks, it's a test to your, like a proof that you're a real Buddhist inside, and it's like a real important blessing. So the little cabin that we saw before, that's the first cave, first part where Milarepa, as we learned by now by the story of the Lama, did his meditations for, I believe what he said, like 3 years in a row of meditating, which was like one part of his whole path towards reaching his Buddha state, and also on his way towards Mount Kailash. And there was actually one other place, other cave, where he also meditated, which was the cave near a previous entry point into Tibet from Nepal. But with the earthquake in 2015, that happened in Kathmandu, which also left a lot of damage and a lot of deaths behind. It also destroyed that border entry point, which is why we had to go into Tibet the way that we did right now, through a way more difficult and badly maintained road. That previous road was much easier to enter through. And that's also in a different location where Milarepa did his a long part of his meditations. Just to wrap up, I think it's really cool that on this pilgrimage towards Mount Kailash, we also pass by these important places where other religions have like their important central figures, important stories and important elements to their religion, and important places for people to go. So it's really a good start to this pilgrimage and to what's to come, because it's promising that we might see a few other important places for all of this. Nice. Well-deserved lunch. Rest of the day we're off, right?
Yeah, rest of the day is resting. To be ready for the high altitude. Are you ready for it, Scott?
I already, the things that I had in the morning with a slight headache or pressure on my front hand, it's gone.
Already it's gone.
So I feel I have acclimatized successfully.
That's good. And now we're enjoying a lot of delicious food.
I'm trying all kinds of new weird China stuff. This is just simple sausage though, but we didn't dare to go for that one. It's maybe for later. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe never.
Maybe never. Is this some weird mushroom? And basically ate a lot of noodles. Okay, so this was really not that good. First round was nice. First round was a success, but after that it got really bad. After a relaxing day of hiking and acclimatizing, it's time to savor some Chinese cuisine while we still can. Though to be honest, our choices here weren't exactly the best. Soon we will be heading into more remote areas where food options will be limited by the extreme altitudes we'll be living at. And trust me, we'll feel the effects of these heights in our bodies soon enough. Get ready for some serious challenges at altitudes that are anything but normal for a Dutchie like me, who spend most of their life living below sea level. But all the struggle will be worth it when we finally reach the divine and breathtaking Mansarovar Lake, nestled at the foot of Mount Kailash. Along the way, we will be crossing paths with a group of Hindus that is traveling with their personal priest. Who knows what meeting these fellow pilgrims will have in store for us. Make sure you don't miss the next episode of Yours to Source.